While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign.
US Vice President Kamala Harris delivered a passionate concession speech to her supporters and the nation on Wednesday after a whirlwind campaign that failed to stop Republican Donald Trump's return to the White House.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. As long as we never give up and as long as we keep fighting.
Hundreds of her supporters, many teary-eyed with the election debacle, gathered at Vice President's alma mater, Howard University, to witness her final speech of the election season.
Only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people feel like we are entering a dark time, but for the benefit of us all, I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the light of a brilliant, brilliant billion of stars. The light of optimism, of faith, of truth, and service.
I believe that she is a viable candidate for the presidency, was a viable candidate. And she held a lot of beliefs that a lot of us believe in and a lot of beliefs that a lot of us didn't believe in. But at the end of the day, she was the best candidate. She was the best one to go forward.
I think the results are definitely a little disappointing, considering that I am a student here and I really did have high hopes for her to win. But we pivot. We have to find new ways to make a change within our system, whether or not we got the result that we wanted in the end. So I'm just curious to see how these next couple of months are going to go, and even the months leading after his inauguration.
Sometimes you're given everything. Sometimes it ain't earned in 2 months. She wasn't chosen. She was given.
Kamala Harris tried to give a good fight to Trump, having just over 100 days to campaign for the high-stakes elections. She prioritized women's reproductive rights as an issue in the elections. She was joined on stage by the second gentleman, Doug Imhoff. As Kamala Harris conceded the elections, she delivered a moving address to her supporters, asking them not to despair, urging them to unite and mobilize, and that some fights just take longer to win. With camera person Jay Shankar, Shubhendu Ghosh for DT India in Washington, D.C.